Today we are going to somewhere I have wanted to go for a very long time. It is none other than the Hockey Hall of Fame. Like, this is basically where all of hockey history exists across the world. Like, this is the Mecca of hockey. Outside you see a store and you see all the inductees. So it's in this giant building right here. You had to enter in a unique way. And then you have to go down here and then I have to make a right. I thought it'd be pretty straightforward, but it's more complicated. But it's also exciting because it's telling me I'm going to be seeing a lot. This is already pretty cool. This is Wayne Gretzky's jersey when he played for the Rangers. He even has it tucked in the way. He did it, and like his same equipment. That is insanely good. And this is Roberto Luongo's setup. And I believe this is his jersey as well. And you got all the other old jerseys here too. And you got, this is the most recent ones right here. What's crazy is I was at this very hockey game right here when Connor McDavid was wearing this very jersey. It's like we're being reunited. Like, that's insane. Like, this is the most fascinating thing I found on the tour that is connected to me right in this very moment. When the Canucks beat them 4-3. In Vancouver, I was at this hockey game right here, and I actually have it on film. It's on my YouTube channel. Like, this is the last game where Connor McDavid was, like, he wasn't even a captain yet. Last game when he wasn't a captain. Like, this is crazy. Like, this hits me right in the feels right here. We also have some of the greatest players ever. Mario Lemieux, Wayne Gretzky, and Peter Forsberg. We have some of the Four Nations right here. And we also have the Florida Panthers after they won their most recent Stanley Cup. This is what the ring looks like too. Like, it's actually bigger than you would imagine. And you have Sergei Bobrovsky's jersey. This area is dedicated to all the original 6 teams. And you have the Chicago Blackhawks, Jonathan Toews. And you have right here, you have Mark Messier right here. We have Nicholas Lidstrom. He's one of the best defensemen of all time. Stan Mikita, Rod Gilbert, Gordie Howe, arguably one of the best players ever, and Bobby Hull, obviously. You have Chris Chelios, who is, in my opinion, a legend. Kevin Lowe, another legend. And you have some more. You got Jeremy Roenick. You got Alex Delvecchio. The very jerseys these guys wore. This is pretty cool because it feels like, in a way, you're attending every game. You got another Chelios. You got Steve Yzerman, another GOAT. Henrik Lundqvist. And you got Glenn Hall. Oh, yeah, there we go. And we got Doug Wilson's jersey.
He got one of his faces, of course, about 3 days of rain. And you know, every one of them was earned because he was...
Got a lot of jerseys, won from a lot of games. This is incredible. Patrick Waugh. This is where he became the winningest goaltender in his time frame. Very jersey. You can see how stitched it is, and the stitching is just so nice to see. And the net, actually, I remember when this happened exactly. When Marty Brodeur smashed the record for all-time wins. It's funny because that puck happened between both these goalies. And I remember when they were cutting this net up after the game. One of the very teams Yager played for, and they have one of the rarest jerseys because he was not a Dallas Star for very long. And I find this fascinating because someone can walk in here and not even know that. And you have Dave Taylor's 1,000th game, his jersey. You have all the old jerseys from the past, some that don't even exist anymore, like the New York Americans and the Montreal Maroons. And you have, the Philadelphia Quakers. I forgot about them. I have to be refreshed. California Golden Seals. This is one of my favorite jerseys ever right here. And the Hartford Whalers. Ron Francis, who's currently the general manager of the Seattle Kraken, a very jersey he wore. And the Cleveland Barons, you guys. That is nuts. It is so cool to see one of these jerseys. And this is one of my favorite jerseys ever, is this Canucks one, because, and it's also worn by Pavel Bure, but this jersey says a lot about Vancouver. Looks like a Vancouver sunset. And Darcy Kemper. This was the jersey he wore with the Minnesota Wild. And you have an Atlanta Thrashers jersey, worn by Brad Larson. I think that is pretty cool, and gloves Connor McDavid wore it by the side, but I think this is fascinating because this is a team, well, they moved to Winnipeg, my hometown, but it's not even the Reebok edition, which I think is pretty cool. Got a Quebec Nordiques jersey. This is like one of the best logos, most classic ones ever in hockey, if you ask me. Worn by Peter Stastny himself. If you ask me, this is the best goal scorer of all time, Mike Bossy. And the jersey he wore at the All-Star game. And we have some other jerseys here. Brendan Shanahan wore this, aka Don't Meet Your Heroes. And you have Colorado Avalanche just when they moved to Colorado after they won the Cup. And we got Chris Pronger's jersey right here when he played for the Ducks and won the Cup. He actually got suspended, it says here. That's just when I got into hockey. And you have all of the champions right here. And this is the jersey Mark Messier wore when he won the Cup. And we have the dynasties right here, as it says. I mean, I don't even know what's called dynasty these days. This is a jersey Andrei Vasilevsky wore in the 2020 Stanley Cup Finals. I remember this. Sometimes it's cool because you can see the puck marks, like right here. And that's what it looks like. You've got the Montreal Canadiens dressing room right here.
Playoff excellence and scoring the Cup winners against Chicago.
You get to see all the names here. I'm currently waiting to do the shot game, but what I love as well is they're showing love towards the minor hockey and all the second jerseys worn. Like, this is a junior A right here. Got the Humboldt Broncos, the Calgary Canucks, the Binghamton Senators, Fort Wayne Comets. That is awesome. This one I think is pretty cool because Taylor Hall had back-to-back Memorial Cup MVPs before he went first overall to the Oilers. And you have a lot of the Memorial Cup jerseys here, Oil Kings as well. And you have, I'm trying to see, who is this one? Easton Cowan's jersey right there. He played for the London Knights. You got all the trophies here. You got the Memorial Cup here too. It says all the names of the players who won these. Like, you can't even see all the names here. Like, I want to see the names on the other side. Like you can see the Medicine Hat Tigers, you can see Trevor Linden's name. Some of these trophies they don't use anymore, like there's the Avco Cup. In fact, you can see the Winnipeg Jets right there. Quebec Nordiques. And the New England Whalers, not Hartford. You get to see every single one of these teams. Like you see Vegas and their affiliates. Like you can see their actual jerseys, and you can see like the Henderson Silver Knights, Vegas Golden Knights, Vancouver Canucks. You get to see the Abbotsford Canucks and the Kalamazoo Wings. And you get to see Winnipeg Jets and the Manitoba Moose. We don't have the Norfolk Gamblers for some reason. And we have, let's see who wore this jersey though, Blake Wheeler? Okay. And we have Patrice Cormier, his jersey. This one was worn by Alex Pietrangelo. And we have, this is Henrik Sedin's jersey. Yeah, these are my favorite Canucks jerseys if you ask me. And then you have the Utah Mammoth, worn by Logan Cooley. And you have next the Tampa Bay Lightning, worn by Stamkos. And then you have Eric Condor with the, I don't like the Syracuse Crunch. They're my least favorite AHL team ever. Then the Hershey Bears. And we have Brayton Schenn's old jersey. And we have some AHL affiliates here too, like the San Diego Gulls. We have, it doesn't say who wore the jersey. Probably Ryan Getzlaf, I would imagine. And we have the Bruins. We have Danton Heinen. We have the Seattle Kraken. Oh, this is a rare jersey. This is worn by a waiver pickup, Alex Bear-Boulette, who was claimed from the Tampa Bay Lightning. And they have the inaugural patch right there. That is pretty cool. And Shane Wright, the 4th overall pick, wore this very jersey. Like, this is incredible right here. And Thomas Hertl wore this jersey here with the Sharks. And we have their affiliates as well. And we have the Pittsburgh Penguins. Paul Coffey wore this jersey. And Nathan Smith wore this jersey. I remember him, he played for the Moose. And we have Claude Giroux's jersey right here. And we have the Senators right here. We have Tyler Ennis wore that jersey. And we have Jaromir Jagr's jersey with the Rangers. I think it's pretty sick. We have the Buffalo Sabres right here. And we have the Calgary Flames. Okay, it's Jim Papinski who wore the C. Forgot about him. And Sam Lafferty wore that jersey. No way, Sam Lafferty. And we have Josh Bailey's jerseys, and we have the Railers. We have Jack Hillen wore that one. And we have Taylor Hall's jersey with the New Jersey Devils. 2 Taylor Hall items here. I think that's pretty sick. And for the Carolina Hurricanes, Jordan Stahl's jersey right here. We have Jared Stahl's jersey. And we have, this is interesting. Does it say whose jersey this was? Andrew Petrolsky. He was a good AHL player. And we have another Jonathan Toews jersey here. We have Martin Erat's jersey with Nashville. I think these are a classic myself. Brian Giantas with Montreal. I think they'd have someone else other than him, personally. And we have Jared Spurgeon's jersey with Minnesota and Jeremy Smith with Iowa. And then we have Dustin Brown's jersey, the 2-time captain for when they won the Stanley Cup. And Jaromir Jagr, another Jagr jersey, but with the Panthers. And we have Sam Carrick with the Oilers as well. And with the Colorado Avalanche, well, they're not affiliated with them anymore. It's funny because they're affiliated with the Blue Jackets now. And we have Gabriel Landeskog. And we have the Utah Grizzlies as well. So we got Henrik Zetterberg, Colin Blackwell, interesting. There's Rick Nash. There's his jersey. He wore a C mostly with Columbus too. And I am going to be doing this shootout challenge right now. I was just warming up, I guess.
Clearly, we love this shoe.
There you go.
Clearly,
Oh,
there you go.
We're gonna try being a goalie. Let's go. Oh, it's a save. That's hilarious. It didn't run in. All right. Let's see it. You're not going to say, that's all I know. Oh, that's so funny. He's going in. Well, that would have been it. That would have been. It says save.
Yeah, because our sensors are broken, so sometimes we only say save, or most of the time. Nice. You say that.
No, I was going to say it, but
You didn't say what you like?
you also have all the hockey cards right here. And all the pictures. And this is the pop culture, the Mighty Ducks. And you got some of the movies here. Goon is my favorite hockey movie, if you ask me. Youngblood's a good one too. And it's got the script for it too. VHS tapes, we don't use those anymore. And we got Paul Correa, and we got, what else do we have here? I'm thinking about stuff that fascinate me. Oh, you got the old game systems too. Super Nintendo, all the old NHL. NHL Slapshot, I remember when this came out. I'm trying to think, I might have one of these hockey cards. I know I have the Tavares rookie cards, so. And we have more hockey cards right here. A lot of the old school ones. Hi everybody, welcome to Sports Center. My name is Steven Christensen, and tonight we're bringing you Stanley Cup final action. Lightning Stars in Game 6. Picking this game up midway through the first, Lightning on a power play. Nikita Kucherov slams the brakes. Dishes off to Braden Point and collects the shot and collects his own rebound. It's 1-0 Tampa Bay. Point has been on fire all playoffs long. That's his 14th goal and his 33rd point this season. Now on to the second period. On a botched Tampa dump and change, Alex Radulov stretch pass is picked out of the air and the big rig, Pat Maroon. Tampa Bay going to the other way, Maroon to Paquette. Coleman to the back off the net, and the kid from Texas puts the Lightning up 2-0. Late in the third now, Dallas needs to get something going. Caravana cuts in with the shot, rebound pops to Tyler Seguin, but Andre Vasilevsky shuts him out. He ends up shutting the whole team out, as well as the Lightning hang on to a 2-0 win to win the Stanley Cup. All smiles for the Tampa Bay players as they celebrate their big win. Victor Hedman wins the Conn Smythe Trophy as playoff MVP. And captain Steven Stamkos decides to do a little differently this year, inviting the whole team up for the presentation of the cup right before the raising the trophy high over his head in celebration. After 65 days in the NHL bubble, the Tampa Bay Lightning emerge as the 2020 Stanley Cup champions. That's all the time we have for Sports Center. I'm Steven Christensen. Have a good night, everybody.
Nice job. Thanks for visiting the Sports Center studio. Your audition has been recorded, and you can save it as a game cam video. All you have to do is provide your clip access code and name. Now, if you don't already have a clip access code, just follow the instructions displayed on the touch display.
Now we get to see the goalie masks. We see the old school ones. Like, they took shots wearing these. Like, how crazy is that? And we have some amazing ones here. Vegas Golden Knights, Jonathan Quick. Cujo with the Blues. This is one of the best masks ever, I think. But, oh, it's from Youngblood. I thought it was that other guy. But you have Michael DiPietro, you have Markov. Bob Essenza, oh, baby. And we have Chet Picard. And we have, let's see, Corey Hirsch. This one has an interesting story because this was sort of based around his mental health. Fun fact. And we have Ed Belfour. And we have Justin Pogge. Peter Budaj. Oh, wow. He took a beating with that mask, man. And we have, who else do we have here? Steve Mason. Henrik Lundqvist. Oh, man. Darren Pang, the legend himself. And we have all the old ones here. The Johnny Bauer. Wow, that's a legendary one. We have, let's see, Grant Fuhr with the Blues. We have, who else is here? Jonathan Bernier. Lewiston Maniacs. They don't even exist anymore. We have, where else? We got Garrett Sparks. Leafs fans remember him. Who else do we have? Cristobal Huet, Winter Classic. Fun fact, Dustin Byfuglien had the Reebok off that. We also have Tim Thomas. This is interesting. He had a very unique mask in that time of NHL. This is a very nice one. This is like this when they expanded the San Jose Sharks. This is like what I love to see in a mask, is something like not obvious, more like an identity, and that is such a good identity right there. We have many of the old arenas like Maple Leaf Gardens, and we have the Chicago Stadium, wow. And a mock of the sign right there. We have more old jerseys, and we have Olympia. That's where the Red Wings used to play. That place was legendary. I was never there. There's a piece of the brick just to remember it. And we get to see more of them. Like, we got Madison Square Garden, old wooden seats. How awesome is that? That is just so, I don't know how to say it, but we got the Montreal Forum. And we have, I believe this was for like parts of management would have the reserved seats, which is pretty sweet. And we have, I guess that was a jacket members of the Habs wore. The Boston Garden. Ooh, so that one's interesting. There's a brick. There's a game puck. It's a historic one. It's the 20,000th goal in franchise history. This is the world of hockey, where you get to see many, many legendary jerseys from across the world, letting them know that the game is welcome everywhere. And I love it. I'm trying to see if I can find something that'll strike my eye right here. Some of these jerseys, not jerseys, even like the trophies may not be used anymore. It's something you gotta think about, you know? You have, get the PWHL right here. Natalie Spooner, Marie-Philippe Poulin. And who is this one? Kendall Schoenfeld. And we have a Pavel Bure, Chris Pronger, Ryan Suter. I have to find out who this one was. Steve Rice. That was interesting. And we have the Matt Sundin. We got some more interesting hockey facts right here. We got the Matt Sundin jersey. We got Dominic Hasek's pads. We got Sergei Fedorov stick, helmet, and skates. The white skates are so legendary for him. We got Joe Nieuwendyk right here, his jersey. And we got Teemu Selanne's, not just his shoulder pads, but they were also used in elbow pads, through the year they won the cup. And this is his jersey from when he broke the rookie record for the Winnipeg Jets. Teemu Selanne will always be one of my favorite players ever. And if you're from Winnipeg, it's mandatory to love this guy. This is just so beautiful. It's funny because he wore 8 for most of his career, but it's you can't see the 13. Now we are entering the Grand Hall. So we make our way up. It's kind of cool. And you have the 2025 Stanley Cup champion Florida Panthers right there. It's pretty sick. We have all these names here. All the sponsors, Upper Deck. Oh my God. This is what a cathedral should be, in my opinion. Oh, wow. I almost feel bad for talking loudly. I have to lower the voice. This is so cool. See all these names here. Connor Hellebuck, Winnipeg Jets. There it is, Connor Hellebuck. We got, just seeing these names on here is pretty cool. Just seeing all this detail. It's phenomenal. Got the Hart Memorial Trophy. I always imagined them to be bigger for some reason. We have the Campbell Bowl for everyone who's won it before they went to the Stanley Cup Finals. Look at how many times it says the Montreal Canadiens on here. This is incredible. Got the Ted Lindsay Award. The Art Ross Trophy. See a lot of Nikita Kucherov and Connor McDavid. And we have the Conn Smythe Trophy, the playoff MVP. We have, let's see, we got Mario Lemieux, and we have Sidney Crosby, Alex Ovechkin. It's funny, I was waiting to say Wayne Gretzky because I believe he's in one of these ones. He's right there. We got Jonathan Marchessault, Connor McDavid. This thing is beautiful. And we got a lot of the inductees here. We got the Rocket Richard Trophy. This one's my personal favorite. Leon Draisaitl, the most recent winner, shows all the winners. The first ever one, Teemu Selanne of the Mighty Ducks. And we got all the other ones too. If you tie it, you're on there as well. Like Sidney Crosby and Steven Stamkos. And it just keeps going. This is the Jack Adams Award for Coach of the Year. Some of the best coaches are here. Some coaches I believe should be in here as well, some aren't. I mean, the Barry Trotz one's legendary. Gerard Gallant is another legendary one. He took an expansion team to the finals. It's Rick Tocchet. I remember that season. I'm trying to think. I'm thinking about names that I don't think are there yet. The Jennings Trophy, also won by Connor Hellebuck. My favorite part is just looking at all these names here. Like there's the Connor Hellebuck's right there. The President's Trophy for the team that finished first in the standings in the regular season. The Winnipeg Jets as well. We got the Calder Memorial Trophy, most recently won by Lane Hudson. And you get to see more names here of who won it previously. This is one of the hardest trophies to win. Teemu Selanne's name right there. One of the best rookie seasons ever. And the most recent ones here, Matty Beniers, as well as Connor Bedard right up there. Some more names I'm trying to look for here. Oh, Alex Ovechkin. Now we have the Selke. Look at this one here. These are the most recent ones. Mostly Barkov. I've got some more Hall of Fame names. Ken Hitchcock, he's one of the best coaches of all time. Got the Sedins here, I used to see them play. Got Lundqvist. Got a Ginla, he is a legend. Right next to Roberto Luongo. Then we got Marty Brodeur, Teemu Selanne, the legend himself. I just love how it's their roster photos too, and it's like hand printed. We got the King Clancy, Barkov won that one most recently. Get to see some more names here. And the Lady Byng Trophy. It's the ones who don't take penalties, or as little penalties as possible. And And we have the Bill Masterson Trophy. These are for the most dedicated players of hockey who go through a lot and still show their love for the game. And these are the players you respect the most, because their love of hockey, all these guys go deep. We have some more Hall of Famers here. Dave Andreychuk, also a legend. Chris Pronger, Dominic Hasek, Scott Niedermayer, Brendan Shanahan. Y'all get it. Lord Stanley's Vault. These are what they do when someone else wins a Stanley Cup. They take these off, replace them with the new ones. These are all the old names right here. And we have some rings I'm going to show in a bit. But this is valuable to the Stanley Cup, apparently. Like the most cherished things. We have all the rings. Montreal Canadiens, New York Islanders, Calgary Flames. I like this one because it looks like they just started using logos here. Pittsburgh Penguins, it's just getting better as it keeps going. I just love how that is a diamond in the middle of the Penguins logo, how it's shaped in the logo. Detroit Red Wings, the very ring Steve Yzerman wore. Well, not the exact one, but you get it. Another two that he potentially also owns. And then we have more rings coming up. I really like this one. I love how shiny it is. Like you can just see. Now we have this one. The two Detroit Red Wings ones actually. And we got the Pittsburgh Penguins ones. The one Sidney Crosby also likely owns. It's funny because it says Hockey Hall of Fame on the side. Got the Chicago Blackhawks. The Bruins. The LA Kings. This one's pretty cool. And I like how in this one they're using, I believe this is rubies. Yeah, it's rubies, okay. I just read the thing. And it looks like it has Taves' name on it. And we have, this one's interesting because we use hashtags back in the day and they put a hashtag in there. But I love this one because it's the shape of the logo right here. And we got another Blackhawks one. And now the Pittsburgh Penguins one, like you can just see how shiny these are. Like it's like they twinkle and it says Crosby on it. And another Crosby, it looks like, has his name on it. I feel like they're giving these to like the captains or the Conn Smythe winners. So this one says Ovechkin on it. This one's really, really pretty. I think this might be my favorite one as I'm continuing. There's like the ruby red. The St. Louis Blues one. Now this one I like is the Tampa Bay ones. Because I know you can take it, I think it's the other one where you take it off and then open it up, but yeah, it says Stamkos on it. And then we have the Colorado Avalanche. It's got, okay, I see. They're giving him, they're putting the captain's names on it. The Vegas one, this, I don't like the Golden Knights, but I guess I can make a 6-7 joke. White Diamonds. And I'm trying to see what name it says on it here. But I think this one's really nice right here. And there's the Florida Panthers. I think this one is saved for the next one, but I love it when they shape it like the logos though. And that's the Stanley Cup that they have on display here. So this is a Stanley Cup, not the real one, but it's like a replica. And you can see the names are similar on this. And I want to make sure everyone can see this as if they're looking at it. And right here, they have Mario Lemieux, Peter Stastny, and Wayne Gretzky. And the legend himself, Dale Hawerchuk. This is one of the best goals scored in hockey history right here. Vancouver 2010 Olympics, the very stick Sidney Crosby used to score the goal to win Canada gold. So for now, that concludes our trip to the Hockey Hall of Fame. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I was pretty obnoxious there, but you know what? I'll do anything for the viewers, except degrade myself. There's some more stuff they have here. Daniel Alfredsson's jersey and Dominic Hasek's gloves. And this was during the game where they were honoring the Hall of Famers that wore this jersey. And we have an Austin Matthews jersey right there. We have a jersey worn by Saku Koivu, former Habs captain. We got some gloves. We got Guy Carbonneau's legendary helmet. True hockey fans know about that. Gretzky's helmet right here. The legendary Jofa. And we have a Stanley Cup champion hat for the Oilers. Going to the Canucks one now. And we're about to see here Igor Larionov's jersey right here. Some of my favorite Canucks jerseys right there, one of them. And these are the pucks used to score the first ever win versus the Los Angeles Kings here. And we have Daniel Sedin's gloves for the All-Star game in Ottawa. And we have our most recent bucket, and we got a mask. This is one of the best masks ever. I was wondering where that one was actually, but this is Slaney's jersey following his rookie season. We got a mock of the Avco Cup because the Jets won it the most. And finally, we have some games here. It's the Colorado Rockies in the first inaugural home game, and the scores, and the record that was ended for the winless streak. The one that led them to Dale Hawerchuk. Oh, and we got all the pucks here. Lots of pucks. And we got the Hockey Hall of Fame Tim Hortons. I'm gonna check it out here. And we also have some sticks here. It's mostly Toronto Maple Leaf themed. I would believe this is Tim Hortons jersey. And we have Sidney Crosby's plate right there. I finally forgot one, the Calgary Flames. We got Laddie McDonald's jersey, and we got a hat he wore, I believe. And we got the Stanley Cup champion hat. I remember this in Theo Fleury's book. Dion Phaneuf's All-Star gloves, the Reeboks. These are legendary for a hockey fan from my era. And Joe Mullen skates during the Stanley Cup Finals. That's a big weight off my shoulders. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you guys want me to make more content like this, please slap a like and subscribe. I promise you I won't disappoint. And take it easy, guys.